Hello everyone, my name is Stefan Botanist Cool, and today we are finally finishing the Venator class Star Destroyer big cardboard model. And if you guys are enjoying my mini building videos and my mini painting videos, make sure to like and subscribe. It is the best way to support me. I would be extremely grateful. It's only 2 clicks and you can always change your mind later if you'd like. However, I hope you enjoy your time here. Let's get into the rest of the video. This video started because I just wanted to finish the other 5 engines on the other side of the Star Destroyer. As I said in the last video, the engines were by far the worst part to make. That big engine especially was horrible. They have a lot of internal pieces that are really sensitive, that really require you to move a lot of those pieces. That's supposed to be cylindrical and be flexible and what have you. And flexible is a very generous word for half of these. They're not really very flexible at all. And you have to get them into the right holes at the right time, and it was tough. The engines were by far the worst part about it, and I am very happy that I just basically was able to get them all done within the first hour of doing this. It was a pain in the ass. The engines are the sole reason why I am not considering doing any more of these for any significant long time. I think if I have a Star Wars partner, maybe we'll do one of these as a date thing, but never on my own again. I feel like this is something I need pareja for. I need company for. I can't just do this on my own again. But however, I do have a really cool Venator model to look at on my dresser, but that's besides the point. Either way, it was a very miserable time doing those engines, and I'm glad. I am absolutely thrilled to be done with them. The rest of the model building was actually about getting those turbo lasers done. So there are 4 turbo lasers on either side. I believe they're dual turbo lasers. They are pretty strong. They could do some really good damage. Again, it's not the best weaponry for a capital ship to go against another capital ship, but it's fine enough to go against other smaller carriers and freighters, etc. And it has a detachment of fighters that can, if you have a lot of bombers in there, it could go up against another capital ship and be very helpful in that regard. Again, this is a carrier, and it specializes in being a carrier. It is not the best capital ship. I still love it anyways. So we ended up doing a lot of those turbo lasers on the side. Those were actually very easy to get done. They got done very quickly. The next part was doing the command bridges. And I think I said it last time, I don't understand why there are 2 command bridges. If someone could tell me why there are 2 command bridges on the ship, I'd be extremely grateful. I don't know why. My guess is, well, if one goes down, then we have another one to have it as a backup. And I think that is just ridiculous. I think that is dumb as hell, because if you have it as a backup, that means your other bridge has to be completely destroyed to even use it, and you have to have a whole separate crew for that, or you have to hope that the crew from the other bridge survives, and it's just kind of ridiculous to me. The bridges themselves were not very hard to build, thankfully. They did have a little bit of tightness to them when it came to fitting them in certain areas, and they didn't always latch on to the actual spire well. In fact, I still think one isn't, and I'm gonna have to fix that later on. And it's a couple of weeks after I've made this, actually. This is about a week and a half, 2 weeks after I made this already. So, I mean, what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? It looks pretty good. It looks pretty schwanky. I do quite enjoy it. And the last bit of what we did that day was actually make all of the stands to hold it up on my actual dresser or anywhere else. These are just very simple black stands. They're nothing crazy. It says Star Wars 4D puzzles on it, whatever. It says Venator, etc. So it's a pretty generic stand to make sure that the Venator stands up. It's doing its thing, and it's looking good. Now, I'm gonna have to apologize. We did do this video in whatever it is, half zoom. Basically zoomed out to get the best view of it, which unfortunately this video still has a pretty crappy view of the actual Venator, but it does, I promise you, it does look pretty good. If you saw my post, I'll be posting on my community page a picture of the Venator itself, so you guys can take a look at it as well, because you just simply cannot get a good view of it on this area. Also, Panda said that it's not the Clone Wars Venator, it's actually a Star Wars Episode 3 Venator. I'm not sure what the difference is between the two, I'll be perfectly honest. I mean, same era and everything, right? But either way, Yeah, that's it. I mean, to be fair, this thing has the Venator advertised with the Death Star too. Like, it's already inaccurate as hell, so what do you expect? Anyways, guys, thank you very much for hanging out with me today. If you guys are enjoying my mini painting and my mini building videos, make sure to like and subscribe. It's the best way to support me. If you want to support me more intimately and actually get me some minis, I have a throne down below. I'll also be putting some paints up there as well. Especially if you like Battletech. A lot of you seem to really like Battletech. I need to do them little by little, but if you want to send any my way, feel free to send some my way. And I just want to say thank you very much for all of your constant support. We've grown so much in just the past month, and that's so amazing. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. I hope you had a good one. Y'all stay safe, stay Botanist Cool, and I'm going to see you soon. Bye, everyone.